All right, this is our D group of 17.5 buggy.
10 car Ted. Ryan Randall.
All right, got racers making their way to
John
the
Millia.
track.
Noah
I'm looking
Blue.
for some turn marshals to do the same. I got Omar out here. I'm still looking for Bryant, Ryan, Robert, Eric, and Tony. Omar grabbing his favorite spot.
Martin Arroyo.
All right, I need a little help at the pumpkin patch. I got 2 cars down at the pumpkin patch. I'm looking for turn marshals, guys. I just got Omar out
Henry
here.
Robinson.
Omar's getting kind of lonely out there. Hey, Eric, a little help to you, right? All right, I got Eric, Omar, and Bryant. I'm still looking for Ryan, Robert, and Tony. Or substitutes on behalf. All right, we got Ryan. I got Tony. Got a little trouble on the straightaway. Be careful at the end of the straightaway, guys. Oh. Somebody take a look at it. Oh, I heard the phrase shock tower. All right, let's see. I got Ryan, I got Omar, I got Bryant, got Robert, Tony, and Eric. All right, folks, let's line them up. Let's line them up. We're going to put Nick on the number 1, Ryan on the number 2, Noah on the 3, Theo on the 4, Martin on the 5, John 6, and Henry 7. All right, folks, we almost have a grid. We got turn marshals. We got a crowd. Drivers ready. We are going racing here in less than 5. And they're off. This is our D main event. Winner of this one goes on to the C. And Carlos Cortez making a special guest turn marshaling appearance. 20 seconds in. Got Ryan Randall out front, just ahead of Nick Chavez. A little bit of a gap back to Theo, who is just ahead of Noah. Then we got Martin and Henry out there too. We got 35 seconds in and 5:25 to go. Ryan now 1.3 up on Nick. Nick about 3 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo just ahead of Noah. Then we got Noah about 5.4 up on Martin. Martin 3.5 up on Henry. 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go, drivers. Double R, Ryan Randall out front. He's coming up on the back half of the field. Race leader driving the white and pink. Your second place car, blue and white. And Noah now making his way to the 3. Oh, race leader eats a dot. Careful ending the tabletop, guys. Carlos at it again. 135 down, 425 remaining. So So it's Ryan, Nick, Noah. Wow, Theo now to the 2. So, a little trouble for your leader getting hung up there, but he's able to drive out of that one. 150 down, 410 to go. Careful up front, guys. Approaching the tabletop. Got a little bit of a mess. Looks like coast is clearing up. 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remaining. Race leader driving the white and pink car. Second place runner. It's a battle here. It looks like Noah now taking the 2. 3:45 remaining. Careful on the tabletop, guys. All clear, all clear. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. We got 3:15 remaining now. So Ryan is 8 seconds up on the second place car of Noah. Got Noah 4.8 up on Nick. Nick 4.3 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.8 ahead of Theo. And Theo 22 up on Henry. We got 3 minutes to go, racers. 3 down, 3 remain. We're halfway home. The first of our main events on track here, our D group. Winner of this one, we'll see them later. 2:40 to go. Somebody got that one. Got Ryan 8 seconds up on Noah. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. And we got ourselves a battle here. Looks like Martin and Theo going for position. We got 2:15 remaining. Right now, 9.6 seconds ahead of Noah. Noah 3.7 up on Nick. Nick 8 seconds up on Martin. Martin 5 seconds up on Theo. And Theo 32 ahead of Henry. We got 2 minutes remaining, drivers. 2 minutes to go. Ryan setting new fast lap 18.2. All right, a $1.45 remains. Careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. A minute 35 now to go. $1.25 left. Ryan now 14 seconds up on your new second place car, Nick Chavez. Nick about 1.4 ahead of Noah. Noah 10 up on Martin. Martin 4.5 up on Theo. Got a minute 10 left in this one. One minute to go, drivers. 1 minute remains. Ryan, Nick, Noah, Martin, Theo, Henry. 50 seconds remain, drivers. 5:02 go. Oh, it looks like the race leader might have sent it off the track. Oh, getting handled like a FedEx package. And hitting the secret wall ride. I would say do it again, but 25 seconds remaining. All right, has a safe lead here. He's just keeping it on its wheels this final time around. Actually, he'll get one more lap. Oh, it's actually broken. So Ryan's just trying to nurse this thing home. Careful at the tabletop, guys. All right, Noah got caught at the line there. So Ryan, you officially won. If you want to go fix that thing. So Ryan Randall taking the victory here. Let's get that thing fixed. All right, that'll be a race, guys. Everybody's finished. Ryan taking the victory here. Our podium for the D-Main will be Noah, Nick, and Martin. Noah, Nick, and Martin to the podium, please. Rest of the order will be Theo, Henry, and John. new race editor is awful. All right, folks, this is our C
Dave.
group.
Leader.
Yeah. I can't hear you, Theo. You got to yell really loud.
Boris Morales. Ron Williams.
What's wrong with the track?
Julian Taylor. Tim Elbert.
Oh, hey, can somebody take the podium picture? All right, so your bump up from the D-man is going to be Ryan Randall, but let's see if he can get that thing repaired. All right, let's get our turn
1 minute
marshals
to
out
the
here.
Start of the race.
What's up, Theo? I can't hear you at all, Theo.
45 seconds to the start
cut
of the
the track?
race.
Who cut the track? Oh. I'll have to look at the video, Theo.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, looks like Double R is back in action. Good stuff.
Ryan Randall.
All right, folks, let's get our marshals to their spots and let's get cars to the grid. Our starting lineup in this one will be Julian on the number 1, Boris on the 2, Tim 3, Mike 4, Dave 5, Ron 6, and Ryan 7. All cars to the grid, guys. All cars to the grid. Julian 1, Boris 2, Tim 3, Mike 4, Dave 5, Ron 6, and Ryan 7. All right, folks, winner of this one is going to go to the B-Man event. So you want to be in first place. All right, folks, we are going racing here. Less than 5. Here we go. Yeah, Taylor leading them through the rhythm. Oh, a little help. Oh, got one down the cinnamon roll. Race leader makes his way over the tabletop here, driving the blue and yellow. Nice blue to yellow fade with some green in the middle. Being trailed by Boris here. Down the straightaway they go. 0.6 is the gap. And Boris just that fast lap at a 16.8. 45 seconds down, 5:15 to go. Right now it's Julian, Boris, Tim, Mike, Ron, Ryan, and Dave. Still got over 5 minutes remaining, and Julian matching it with a 16.8 of his own. Now Mike Hughes into the picture, 16.6. Trouble for Taylor. That will promote Morales up to the 1 spot. Taylor now in the 2, followed by Hughes. 1:15 down, 4:45 remaining. Boris, Julian, Mike, followed by Tim, Ron, Ryan, and Dave. Back straight, go inside. Back straight, go inside. Coast is clear, $130 down, 3:30 to go, 4:30 to go. Got Hughes and Taylor going for quite the battle here. Careful landing at tabletop. Coast is clear. Yeah, Taylor Hughes battle's getting close. Oh, where'd Hughes go? Oh, he was on his lid for a moment. The recoil bounce. 155 in, 405 remains in this one. Right now it is Boris and Julian out front. Those guys are separated by 1.1. Elbert back to the 3 spot. He is 3.3 seconds back at Julian. Hughes back to the 4, 6.4 seconds back at Tim. Got Mike just ahead of Ron Williams there. Ron 5.9 ahead of Dave. Dave 5 seconds up. Careful, back straight, go outside. All clear, all clear. 230 down, 330 left. Boris, Julian, Tim, Mike, Ron, Dave, and Ryan. And we got that lead battle tightening up here. Trouble for Taylor. So that is going to promote Elbert to the 2. All right, now Boris has a 2.5 second lead. Now we got Tim 3 seconds up on Julian. 3:05 down, 2:55 to go. Boris, Tim, Julian, Ron, Mike, Dave, and Ryan. Boris currently 3 up on Tim. Tim 2.5 up on Julian. Julian 9 up on Ron. Ron 9/10 up on Mike. Mike 3.2 on Dave. And Dave 8.5 ahead of Ryan. 2:30 remains now. Careful in the chicane, guys. Careful at the pumpkin patch. One down, careful. All clear. All right, so your leader is going to be the blue and orange as well as the blue and yellow. Also the black, orange, and blue. 2:10 remains in this one. Our C main event on track. $155 remaining. Careful in the chicane. All clear, all clear. Hey, Noah, can I get you a little bit closer to the dot, please? Can you come a little closer this way to the orange dot? Awesome. We got 1:35 to go, drivers. Right now, Boris 7 seconds up on the next closest competitor. So, Boris, this is your race to lose. Don't lose it. 120 remains. Boris 7.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 3.4 ahead of Tim. Tim's 10 seconds up on Mike. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Got Mike 3.8 ahead of Ron. Ron 2.9 ahead of Dave. Dave 7.2 ahead of Ryan. 55 seconds remaining. $45 seconds to go. Oh, somebody launched it off track. That is Mike Hughes. So your race leader through the cinnamon roll, that blue and orange with the green wheels. 30 seconds left. 17.6 that time by for your leader. We got Taylor checking in here with the 17.0. So the gap is down to 5.5. 15 seconds left. Looks like Boris will get one more lap here. Julian should get one more lap. 5 seconds to go. Time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. Got Kreider and Williams beating fenders there, if they had fenders. Yeah, it looks like Kreider getting best Williams on that one. Careful turn one, guys. Careful in turn one. All right, that'll be a race, guys. Careful turn one, turn one. That'll be a race. Boris, we'll see you in the B main. Podium for this one will be Julian, Tim, and Mike. Julian, Tim, and Mike to the podium. Rest of the order will be Dave, Ron, and Ryan. Race number 3. It is the B. And your BQ here, Nelson B. A lot of B's. All right, so this one will
Kevin
be
Allen.
Nelson, Kevin, Art, Steve,
Nelson
Eric,
B.
Ray, Jeff,
AJ Cardinale.
and the winner of the C-Main,
Too soon,
Boris
Junior.
Morales. Hey, Vasutin, you ready to race? Podium will be, I believe that's Julian, Mike, and Tim. Yep, Julian, Tim, and Mike, actually.
Ray Silione. Steve Loom. One minute to the start of the race. Eric Vasiodine.
All right, folks, we will be taking 2 cars from this one. We'll be taking a pair to the A.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
2 cars will bump out of this one.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I'm looking for turn marshals. I got a few. Looking for a few more.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, starting lineup will
Less
be
than
Nelson on the number 1. Kevin number 2. Art 3. Steve 4. Eric 5. Ray 6. Jeff 7. And Boris 8. May need a few more turn marshals, guys. Looking for a few more turn marshals. I should have Julian, Tim, Mike, Ron, Ryan. I got Mike. I got Tim. Got Julian in the corner. I got Ryan in the corner.
Boris Morales.
All right, got Ron making his way to the middle. If I get one more to the middle left to help out Mike Hughes over there, I need one more on the left side. One more, Marshall. I need one more to the left side. Just need one more on the left, and we'll be good to go. I just need one more. Just one more, guys. Just need one more. Uno más, por favor. I need one more turn marshal on the left side of the course. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. This is our B main event. Yes, sir. Thank you. Top 2 will transfer on. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing here. Less than 5. I'm going to restart that one, guys. Honestly, I was thinking that in the chicane, and then when you guys went through the rhythm, I'm like, yeah, we got to restart that one. All right, Nelson 1, Kevin 2, R3, Steve 4, Eric 5, Ray 6, Jeff 7, Boris 8. What Boris 8? We'll ask him in his post-race interview. All right, we are going racing here, folks, in less than 5. That was pretty cool, Eric. Found a new line through there. All right, Nelson B. Oh, trouble for Nelson B. Announcer's curse hit immediately. So it's going to be Kevin Allen now to the front. Art Cardinale holding down the 2 spot. Steve Leung working his way up to the 3. Oh, trouble for Steve. Geez, the announcer's curse is really coming up strong here. Oh, a little trouble for Kevin. That is going to allow Art to take it, but Art giving it back. Nobody wants to lead this one. 50 seconds down. It's still anybody's race. Uh-oh, trouble for Kevin. Careful back straight. All clear, all clear. Jeez, it's still anybody's race here. We got Cardinale out front. Getting pressure from Miranda. Steve battles back to the 3, followed by Nelson. Then we got Ray. Then it looks like Kevin, Eric, and Boris. 1:15 in, 4:45 remains. Race leader, Art Cardinale, making his way through the cinnamon roll. Starting to build a little bit of a gap on Jeff. See what it is here at the line. Looks like trouble for Miranda. Cardinale now 2.3 ahead of Nelson. Nelson holding down that final transfer spot just ahead of, I believe that is Steve. Got Kevin Allen going different variant of highlighter yellow this week. We got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remaining. Cardinale has a gap. 4 minutes left. So right now it is Cardinale out front. Nelson B, 1.3 back. Miranda 1.7 off of B. Leung 0.6 back of Miranda. Leung is 0.4 ahead of Saloni. Saloni 0.6 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 0.4 ahead of Allen. We got 2:25 in, 3:35 to go. And it looks like Nelson's starting to chip away at the lead here. So Art is running the black, orange, yellow, white. Nelson the copper and black. Gap last time 1.1. This time around 0.5 is the deficit. So Nelson is charging, making his way to the leader in a hurry. 3:10 remaining. Nelson is pacing the leader now. Down the back straight they go. 0.2 the gap. We got Miranda 1.5 back of Nelson. Nelson 0.2 back of Cardinale at the line that time around. They are very close here through the cinnamon roll. Over that final double and now down the back straight. Careful in turn 1. Keep it tight. And Nelson being very patient here. Cardinale going a little wide there. That's going to allow Nelson to take over the top spot. 2:30 to go, drivers. Right now it's Nelson, Art, Jeff, Eric, Ray, Kevin, Steve, and Boris. Your full running order. Race leader now over that tabletop. Art doing a good job of keeping up with our leader. 2:10 to go. Gap between B and Cardinale is 0.7. And we got Miranda 0.7 behind Cardinale. Got Miranda 4.9 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 3.5 ahead of Allen. Allen 1.1 ahead of Leung. Leung 0.6 ahead of Saloni. Saloni 0.8 ahead of Morales. We got a good mid-pack battle going on. Careful in the cinnamon roll. All right, 1:40 to go, racers. B, Cardinale, Miranda, all within 1.1. They're making their way through that rhythm, approaching the front table. $1.25 left in this one. Down the back straight they go once again. 1.1 still the full spread amongst our top 3. We got about 4.6 from that front pack back to Vasutin. Vasutin 3.7 ahead of Allen. Allen 2.3 up on Leung. And we got Art Cardinale back to the number 1 spot. Nelson back to the 2.3 ahead of Miranda. 55 seconds to go, racers. Top 3 now over that last double down the back straight. 40 seconds left. 1, 2, 3 over that front table. Coming through the cinnamon rolls. Miranda went for an outside move, but he runs into the back of Nelson. 25 seconds to go. All right, race leaders over the front tabletop. They'll be coming up on Steve and Ray pretty soon. 10 seconds left. Down the back straight our leaders go. 5 seconds now. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. See how they finish here. It's going to be Cardinale, Nelson in the 2, Jeff 3, Eric 4. And that will be your race drivers. Oh, your bump ups to the A main tonight will be Art Cardinale, Nelson B. Our podium for the B group tonight will be Jeff, Eric, and Kevin. Rest of the order will be Boris, Ray, and Steve. All right, folks, moving on to the A main event.
AJ Cardinale.
All right, so this one will be Bryant, Ryan, Robert, Eric, Omar, Tony, Art, and Nelson.
Omar Man and Salsa. Ryan Sagizi. Robert Del Visco. Eric Gonzalez. Bryant Marapunte. One minute to the start of the race. El Tigre. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Nelson B.
All right, I got Steve, I got Ray, I got Eric.
"30 seconds to the start
All
of
right,
the race.
my marshal contingency will be Jeff, Eric, Kevin, and Boris, Ray, and Steve. And the Carlos.
15 seconds
Okay.
to the start of the race.
I'll stay up here, Carlos. I will. Hey, Carlos,
Less
don't
than
tell me what
5.
to do. All right, I need one. Let's see. Kevin's over there. Boris, yeah, if we can get you by the pumpkin patch. All right, lineup for this one. We're going to put Bryant on the 1, Ryan on the 2, Robert 3, Eric 4, Omar 5, Tony 6, Art 7, Nelson 8. Bryant 1, Ryan 2, Robert 3, Eric 4, Omar 5. Yep, and yep. Okay. We got ourselves a grid. We got ourselves marshals. We got ourselves a crowd live watching from home on the live stream. We are going racing here with our A main event. Drivers ready. Less than 5. Restart. All right, Bryant 1, Ryan 2, Robert 3, Eric 4, Omar 5, Tony 6, Art 7, Nelson 8. All right, Omar doing a loop-de-loop. All right, we got ourselves a grid. Take number 2 of our final event. We are going racing here in less than 5. Much better. Well, all right, we got 10 seconds down. Mirafuente leading them through the cinnamon roll. Down the back straight they go. 0.3 currently the gap. Oh, Sagisi gets up on 2 wheels. Recovers nicely. Side Del Visco in the 3 spot. 30 seconds down. 5:30 left. Oh, careful in the cinnamon roll. We got 40 seconds down, 5:20 to go. Right now it's Bryant, Ryan, Robert, Nelson, Art, Eric, Omar, and Tony, your full running order. Your race leader now making his way into the cinnamon roll. Gap between Bryant and Ryan is 1.2 at this junction of the race. Got Ryan 1.7 ahead of Robert. Robert 4 seconds up on Nelson. Careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. 4:45 remains in this one. $125 down, 4:35 left. Ryan Sagisi, your race leader now, making his way over that final double. Down the back straight he goes, 0.5 ahead of Bryant Mirafuente. Bryant this time around 3 seconds up on Robert. Leader's starting to come up on the back half of the field, so Omar, you got a mirror full of leader. Good teamwork, guys. Trouble at the last jump. So Bryant giving Ryan a little bit of breathing room here. We got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes ahead. Ryan Sagisi going 16-1 that time around. He'll be coming up on Tony there. Good teamwork once again. Oh, you didn't have to go that wide. Oh, Robert going a little too fast. 3:35 to go. Ryan now 2.3 ahead of Bryant. Bryant is 3.7 ahead of Robert. Robert, let's see, this time by 3.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson about 4 seconds up on Eric. This time around, we'll see. Eric 3 seconds ahead of Cardinale. Cardinale 1.7 ahead of Wilson. We got 3:10 left on the clock. Mirafuente last time by is resetting fast time out of 15.7. Sagisi crosses, Mirafuente crosses. Gap is now 1.2. Got about 5 seconds back to Del Visco. 2:50 remaining. We're just past halfway through this one. All right, leaders making their way through the S's. 3:20 down, 2:40 to go. Oh, looks like Wilson is broken. Sagisi going 16-0, backing it up with a 16-2. Got Mirafuente closing the gap here, 0.6 at the line. Looks even closer now. Hey, come over the front tabletop in through the cinnamon roll. Mirafuente having a look, but backing off. There it is, having another look. But Ryan with a nice inside setup there. So back and forth action, very clean here. Ryan and Bryant making their way out of the cinnamon roll over the final double down the back straight. It's Sagisi in the one spot. Mirafuente just behind him, but Mirafuente glances off the tubing. I'll cost him a few seconds. 1:45 remains. Hey, it is definitely the closest battle on track. Everyone else separated by 3, 4. Well, except for Nelson B and Eric Gonzalez now. Nelson having a long lap. That's going to allow Eric to close in. Be bronze and black versus the gold and black. 1:20 remaining. Mirafuente that time by 15.6. He is pushing to catch up to Ryan Sagisi here. 1:10 remaining. Down the back straight they go. 0.4 is the gap. Another 15.6 from Bryant. He is pushing it. 0.4 the gap. 1 minute to go, drivers. Black and teal versus the blue and yellow fellow. Careful back straight. Coast is clear. Oh, Bryant hits the dot. Costs him a little bit of time there. 40 seconds left. 35 seconds remain. Gap is down to 0.1. $20 seconds to go. 15 seconds remain. Sagisi with a bobble. That's going to allow Mirafuente to the top. We got 9 seconds left. I don't think they're going to make it by for one more lap. 5 seconds. It's going to come down to this probably. 2 seconds. So they both get caught at the line. Bryant Mirafuente taking that one by a bumper. Got a few more cars. Uno Mas. And that'll be a race, guys. Mirafuente and Sagisi can finally breathe after that intense battle. Robert Del Visco will join them on the podium tonight. The rest of the order will be Eric, Nelson, Art, Omar, and Tony. All right, thank you guys for coming out. Once again, remember, Friday we'll be hosting Friday Night Nationals. That is basically going to be all of our 17.5 buggy classes running together for one night. And we'll let the main sort it out. All right, folks, it's been fun. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you again soon.